Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. This video I will be doing a quick review on two products that are very similar. So I'm talking about a battle of micellar waters or cleansing waters, and I have the one by Bioderma, which is Holy Grail, and I have the Garnier one, which is a more inexpensive dupe, I should say, I guess. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. A micellar water or cleansing water is a very specialized kind of cleanser because it is a specific kind of molecule and it is water based, and the first ingredient in both products are actually water, and this is a kind of formulation that has been copied or repeated numerous times across different brands because of the success of the Bioderma. So the Sensibo H2O is actually the very first product and brand that released such a formula, which is now really recreated by almost all beauty brands, from like drugstore cosmeceutical to like luxury global brands. So I know that Dior has a cleansing water as well, which is a micellar water. Anyway, I will put a link of that video down below where I thoroughly explained micellar waters, but for this purposes of this video, I am really just concerned about sharing with you guys my thoughts on this two and which I think is better. The way both is applied is fairly simple. It's saturating a cotton pad and then removing product off your face. It doesn't require you wetting your face or applying water first to your skin. It also doesn't require any rinsing off. So what this really boils down to for me, and I guess to share with all of you guys, is how it feels in the skin, which one is more effective, and what are the ingredients on both products. Both products have only a few key ingredients. Those are water, which is the first key ingredient on both products. They also both have disodium EDTA, which are in both products, and they also have, of course, glycerin. I think glycerin in both products are also the second ingredient. So water and glycerin are the first and second ingredients for both products. The only other ingredient that is common to both now is only disodium EDTA. So disodium EDTA is a calcium. Cosmetic manufacturers frequently use this ingredient for a variety of purposes. It primarily works as a preservative. So I guess because it's parabens free, the calcium disodium EDTA acts as a preservative for both products. Those are the only three ingredients that are common to both products. The rest I've noticed, then this is where the key difference is. With the Bioderma, they are all plant-based or fruit extracts. So you have cucumber fruit extract, you have fructooligosaccharides, you have, well, this is not a food extract, it's mannitol, xylitol, and rhamnose, I don't know, and then you have propylene glycol and cetrimonium bromide. So I'm gonna put the links of where these ingredients can be found. Most of the ingredients in the Bioderma are things that you can pronounce or you can say, and that's the big difference, I think, with the Garnier one. A lot of the other ingredients are not, they're not really food extracts. I think they're all chemicals or derivatives. So you have hexylene glycol, glycerin, disonium cocoa amphodiacetate, disodium EDTA, polysummer 184, polyaminoropyl biguanide. Sorry, those are the first times I've read those words. So the number of ingredients is not extensive or a lot for both products. The only difference is that it is not an exact formula or dupe of the Bioderma, which is surprising because honestly, of all the products that have tried to mimic the Bioderma micellar water or cleansing water, this one in terms of feel and texture and consistency and the way it applies in the skin is the closest as a dupe. So aesthetically, in terms of the consistency of the product, this is the closest thing that comes to the Bioderma. It also is the closest thing in terms of performance, meaning it doesn't really leave any residue or film on my skin. A lot of the other products I've tried that are claim to be a micellar cleansing water, they still feel like you need to rinse your face out I don't feel that squeaky clean that the Bioderma leaves my skin with, where it's almost like cleansing with multiple other cleansers is almost optional. In that case, I think the Garnier is an amazing dupe for the Bioderma. And then you can see, even with how liquid-like and how the product moves inside the bottle, you can see that even consistency visually from the bottle, you can tell they're very, very similar. Will I replenish either of the products? Yes, of course I will. The Bioderma it's a given. I replenish that and I stock up on that all the time. Is the Garnier worth purchasing? Yes, if you are on a budget, and you know, it's a very good dupe. It's half the price, and I think it's amazing value for money. Is it something I will repurchase if I need to? I don't. This is double the price, okay? And this one works almost as good, but in the long run, I've been using this because I've had 2 bottles from when I came from Dallas. So I've been using this, and because I've been using this, I haven't really been reaching for this so much. But the other day, I reached for this instead of the Garnier, and I instantly saw the difference. I instantly saw how more effective it is and how I needed so much less, and I spent so much less time trying to remove product on my skin. Usually, I'll put it this way, maybe 2 cotton pads saturated with this will remove the same amount as what 4 cotton pads will remove with this. So you can also imagine the doubling of time in trying to remove everything. So with the Bioderma, really 2 pads. I usually just don't go with one because I use separate pad for my complexion and then my eyes. With the Garnier, I'd have to use about 5 pads, about so, till I feel like it's actually been a good pre-cleanse. With the Bioderma, I'd have to say about 2 or 3, depending on how much makeup I put. So in terms of effectiveness, even on how well it removes waterproof products from my eyes, the Bioderma is still truly, truly superb. And the mere fact that it has fruit extracts, cucumber, mere fact that their ingredient list is way better than the Garnier's, so I think that accounts a lot for the double in price. This is not really that expensive, but of course this is literally half the price. So conclusion, I think the Garnier Micellar water is an amazing dupe, and I don't mind it at all. If I was left with just this and I didn't have the Bioderma, I could live with myself. But in the long run, I would still have to give the crown to Bioderma because of its ingredients and because of how effective it is in removing makeup instantly and even waterproof makeup. So I think that really is the key. This one removes waterproof mascara, liner, anything just with so much more ease, so much more effectively, and so much quicker than the Garnier. So if you think about it, it is cheaper, but you're probably gonna go through a bottle of this way faster than you would go through a bottle of the Bioderma, because you would need double amount of the Garnier to always remove as much as half the amount you would need using a Bioderma. So in the end, it really ends up being a balance of you get what you pay for. Dupe the Garnier, but I still would have to say that the Bioderma takes the crown in the best micellar cleansing water out there. So I hope you guys found that interesting and informative. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day or a great evening. So I'll also put the prices down below. The Garnier is 400 ml and the micellar water is 500 ml. So this is actually, you get 100 ml more. This retails though for about $6.99 to $12.99, and that's depending on, of course, where you get it. And then the $6.99 is when it's on sale or marked down. This one usually is for about, in Canada, I believe it's about 26 Canadian before tax. In the US, I'm not so sure, I think a bit less, but I will put some links down below with the prices as well. So yeah, so thank you for watching.